have to beat the winner of this upcoming match, the Great Gonzales, who he's gone through it in loser's bracket, having to get through X-Zax, Yoda Cage, and GWJ just to get here. LeoN, however, he's on a 3-game winning streak as well, taking out his doubles partner, Alfie,
and
Z and Varun.
Oh, no, that was Alfie beating Deli. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alfie did beat Deli.
You got the selfie?
You already know.
Oh, yeah. I figured.
That was actually, like, I didn't come on commentary until I was sure that I had it. It's in my contract.
Hey, priorities, man.
Oh, yeah. You know where they are. So, none of the characters that I was expecting to see. The last character I saw LeoN playing was Game & Watch.
Yeah. However, he did win doubles with the Bowser.
That's true. That is true.
And Bowser in this game, I mean, you could make an argument one of the better heavies.
Just thinking of like all heavies and grapplers in this game are just crazy.
Oh yeah.
I can't it's one of those one of the realizations that I made in the course of realizing that I'll never be a top player in this game is how would I ever consistently beat heavy and grappler mains in late rounds of bracket? How on earth do you get? I don't understand how it's done.
Oh my! I mean, how do you beat him in this round?
Yeah,
it's LeoN drawing first blood.
Yeah, Great Gonzales might be asking the same question. But this is a matchup that I can see the Belmonts enjoying a bit until that happens.
Exactly, until they get up close. I mean, it's this is a faster Bowser than we've ever seen.
Right,
Footstool.
And that means a lot in this matchup because this is any.
Oh
wow!
My drop kick to the chest.
Hitboxes.
Yeah. And that's a big old hitbox.
Yeah.
Coming out from that Bowser, and all of a sudden it's a 3-1 game.
Yeah, and it got out of hand so quickly. I feel like 30 seconds ago, both players were on their first stock. It was like maybe a 40% lead for LeoN.
Yeah, and this Bowser's still living up to 186%. This Belmont,
that's nothing to Bowser.
Yeah, but I mean, this Belmont has been struggling to get offense in.
Yeah.
And LeoN, very good defensive game here, but
catches him finally with the axe.
He was looking for that, I mean, 50 percentage points ago.
Yeah, yeah. 2 stocks ago.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Nice combos coming out from Gonz, though.
Trying to cover every single option he possibly
can.
Right.
We're seeing how does LeoN solve the Belmont puzzle?
I mean, he's been able to exert his will over this match to a surprising extent given the Belmont's reputation. What's he been doing so well in your estimation that's been rendering Great Gonzales' plan so useless, at least in the first half of this matchup?
He's been well, the F smash was huge. The F smash was absolutely colossal. I want to point out that Great Gonzales has 44%, like, that's not a lot of percent. That's, okay, now that's kind of a lot. But he's done 195 to 70. That's a good ratio for 1 stock.
No, this is doable.
He needs much more. And he's got it. He can only take a few more of those. That should be it.
Yeah. LeoN was timing out his attacks perfectly to make sure. I mean, you really do have to punish when the Belmonts miss, and he did so effectively to take game number 1. And
he in the first 2 stocks, he really didn't let. Okay, I need to make sure that I don't say like. I want it because I was about to say like he didn't really like let him breathe, but you know, those words mean something different now. But he really wasn't giving him any space. He was all up in his business. He was getting grabs, and he wasn't letting the projectiles come out.
Oh no, he was chain snatching them.
Yeah,
straight up. Yeah. Game number 1. That was LeoN exerting his will, and will he be able to do so here at Unova for game number 2?
And I'm I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious about the. I'm curious about the reason to switch, or the decision to switch, or to stay with Simon, not switch.
I mean, clearly he saw something that he liked.
There was some stretches of very, very good play there, but what we're seeing from LeoN is somebody who seems to really know how to play around Belmont.
Yeah. And, man, I mean, nothing on the boomerang cross as well. The timing that has been required
those
to do
jump
so well.
Yeah. Oh,
my, he does not care.
okay,
Great
he
Gonzales.
does make it back.
Yeah, he had to jump into a face full of fire in order to do that, though. He's sitting at 131% now. No free rides backstage against either of these characters.
But 142 against Bowser, you literally just have to not get hit now. But Great Gonzales is somebody who can make that happen.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the level of skill that this guy employs. I mean, talking about one of the top 5 players in all of Jersey, and the results.
I love that forward smash. That probably was meant to be a run-off forward air, but that looked like a forward smash somebody could jump into.
The idea was there, the execution was not. Fair enough.
I don't actually know. I would say the execution was there, the idea was not, because I really think that was supposed to be run-off forward air. Oh, ooh. Great panic option from, I mean, panic is usually, like, has negative connotations, but no, like, get yourself out of bad situations by hitting a button. If you can do it, then do it.
I mean, to have the awareness to do that instead of playing defensively, back air from the Great Gonzales
so
gets him at a disadvantage. Goodness gracious.
Can he solve the puzzle?
Oh, not dead yet.
Can he do it again?
But the X will get the job done, and eventually, Great Gonzales, we're back at even now somehow.
That was 2 minutes, and both players are on their second stock, no percent. That was over 2 minutes.
Yeah, there have been too many droughts for LeoN in terms of his offense for him to really be,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
And he is up in the set, so I feel like he can afford a loss, but at the same time, not exactly the way you want to be winning this, especially like to cast so much doubt, especially when you have JRX sitting in loser's final waiting you. So you're seeing how to zone out a Bowser right here.
Yes. And that's the, like, not only is he putting a lot of damage, was he, like, on his second stock, not only was Great Gonzales putting a lot of damage, like getting Bowser to 225 or like 3,000 or whatever percent he died at, he wasn't taking any damage in order to do that, which is, that's good Belmont play. When you're seeing like stock damages when you're seeing like on a stock, when you're giving out like 100, 150%, you're taking less than 50 yourself, that's Belmont's, baby.
I feel like that's a t-shirt you're trying to make.
I'm always trying to make t-shirts. Okay, grabs.
Great Gonzales fired in
and
the face.
That's really just a trade that LeoN is choosing to make. He's choosing to take the damage from Belmont's up B in order to take the chance that he can rack up more damage with his flamethrower.
Good DI though from the Great Gonzales to stay alive. That throw could very well have done it. However, that's a lot of equipment that Simon's carrying. Maybe weighing him down a little bit.
Maybe. He seems to. I mean, this is another character who does not look like they skipped leg day. So.
Oh no, absolutely. You can't, dude.
Ooh, snipes him with the
You're
up
climbing
there.
up the stairs at Dracula's castle. You can't be having your knees give out on you.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That could cost him.
LeoN now in disadvantage. Gets hit in the face with the axe.
155.
However,
he's going to take the stock, but now you basically have to avoid every axe, every forward tilt.
And
you have to solve the puzzle every time. There's no more room for failure.
It's sitting at 195, and Gon's doing such a great job of keeping him off the stage. Gonzales saying, "Get out of my house." For game number 2.
It's not even his house.
No, I mean, he's an invading force for sure, coming across the bridge. And
that's true. That's true. And that's crazy how every single Castlevania is about a Belmont just kicking someone's door down and like, hey, I'm here to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm here to destroy all your lamps.
Yeah. What did we see Dracula do wrong?
That's a good point.
Is it like
That's a
just
good
because
point.
it's a vampire? Like, I just deconstructed the entire mythos of Castlevania.
Breaking
apparently,
news:
says
Konami
GWJ.
files for bankruptcy.
Destroy Dracula, but why? What do you do to me? I'm minding my own business. I don't see him sucking my blood. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad that sentence ended the way that it did.
Thanks.
I had a very momentary like, oh my god.
Oh, goodness gracious.
When she is away,
down.
the commentators will play.
Yeah, right? Well, welcome to Bears After Dark.
What's funny is that this is probably the fastest moving Bears we've had in months.
Oh, it's not even close.
I keep looking at the time because it's losers semis. I keep looking at the time expecting to see like 12:30. It's 11:10. This tournament might actually end the day that it started.
Whoa, I mean, dare to dream.
This might be the first one-day Bears we've had this year.
Great
206! What is
Yeah.
this Bowser doing? I just looked at the percent.
Goodness gracious.
Oh
The
my
uppercut
God.
not going to kill, 222. And again, maybe that's the point of counterpicking town and city. That's a high ceiling.
Yeah, the boys do. The boy, he's just so beefy.
Yeah, Leon,
He's just such
man.
a beefy boy.
I mean, the beefiest boy, in fact. I
The-
mean,
like,
top
the
character
beef!
for weight, right?
You know the Wendy's commercial?
Yeah.
Lady, here's the beef.
Here's the beef.
This
Hey,
is
you're telling
this
me.
is you're asking where the beef is? Here. Please allow me to direct you to the beef.
Exactly.
I would like to make my response vis-a-vis the beef.
Le beef. Vis-a-vis le beef.
The beef.
Le beef. Yeah.
Shouts out to our thousands of French viewers.
Shia le beef.
He is not shy about putting this damage on Great Gonzales, though. That is another stock on the board for LeoN.
Leon all of a sudden has the Great Gonzales down to his tournament stock and
Yeah.
took minimal damage throughout that whole stock. Could he have solved the puzzle here?
He has to, like, that's the thing about Belmonts, though. You have to solve it. It's not enough to solve the puzzle once. You got to solve the puzzle every time.
And Gons, I mean, he's got to do well to make sure that frustration does not get the better of him. It's been done before. And
Yeah.
wait a second. Oh yeah, this is loser semifinals. This is
Yes.
best of 5.
Yes, it is.
So there is something to be said about that. And yeah, I do apologize for that error. Maybe that's why we're not seeing so much of a sense of urgency from the Great Gonzales, though.
I mean, he knows. Well, I mean, you don't want to be put onto your loser's life.
You're
Not
right.
against Bowser. You don't want to have to be finding. You don't want to be down to your last chance to find. Well,
Oh my.
he is.
Yeah,
He's now down to his last chance to try and solve Bowser.
Exactly, and
Good
what
luck.
you saw from Leon, especially during that set, was the fact that it just seemed like he was whiff punishing a lot better. He
Yeah.
knew that he saw, and then this is just how he plays Simon Belmont. He's going to go into the air a lot. He's going to throw out a lot of those forward airs. You need to be able to close that down, and he eventually that command grab has a lot of enough active frames at least
Yeah.
to make him switch to the Palutena.
Yes.
And this is solely to counteract. Okay, you're not going to grab me nearly as much. You're going to be running into my Nair, and you're going to like it.
Yeah. He wants to carry him. And I think a lot of it, too, it might be the recovery. Because Leon's been getting a lot of mileage off of Fire Breath at the ledge. He's taken, I think, at least one, maybe 2 stocks with it and put on untold amounts of damage.
Back air gets him off stage again. However, Leon able to make it back relatively unscathed.
Yep. And Gon's showing the caliber of player that he is. He's losing 3 of the best ledge trapping projectiles in the entire game, and he's still getting it done with just a down tilt against LeoN.
I mean, he knows how to play Palutena.
Oh, yeah.
Much has
absolutely.
Been made pretty evident. However, Gonzales still relying on those aerials, reverse aerial rush in the face of LeoN, perhaps not paying quite as many dividends as he may have thought prior. However, back air will confirm the first stock of this game, number 4.
Yeah, and that's a nice easy back throw at the ledge, and that feels like the first time that LeoN has died below 200 in a while. How much damage do you think Great Gonzales has done to LeoN so far in this set? Is it over?
Enough.
It's got to be over 10,000. Or not 10,000, 1,000. It's got to be over 1,000.
We'll leave the math to the viewers at home, and
you check the VODs.
Yeah, absolutely.
YouTube.com/Clash Tournaments, and then click on the VODs button because I don't know what the URL for their VODs channel is.
No, you got it.
But the button is on their channel.
Now, LeoN is getting back to neutral just a little too easy, however, for the liking of the Great Gonzales.
Yeah.
And that's one of the trade-offs that you're going to get, I suppose. Just you didn't really have to do that too many times against this Bowser. However, you got the kill power somewhere. What is the win condition here for the Great Gonzales?
Just hit him a lot. Like, get damage, and then... Oh, no, not that!
No! Oh, my, and just like that, Great Gonzales on his tournament stock.
It really just hit me that he took Palutena to Unova.
Yeah.
What?
Interesting, yeah.
That's brazen.
I mean, what about this is so disadvantageous?
Teleport recoveries.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens to teleport recoveries.
Well, I mean, that's just going low, though.
But, like recovering at that angle, like, that can happen to Palutena, and that can happen to Mewtwo. Any character with a teleport recovery like that, it runs the risk of, like, just flying off the stage. And there it is again.
Oh, my!
That is it.
And, well... that is how loser's semifinal ends. An unfortunate chain of events there, but that's going to do it. LeoN finds his way into losers finals to face JRX, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.